Before we get into this transformation, congratulations Jenny, you are our giveaway winner. Please DM me on Instagram to claim your prize. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a full head of Bellami Infinity wefts. I'm going to be doing 2 rows for my client and we'll be doing 2 packs total of 20-inch extensions, and I'm going to be using 2 different colors. So let's get into it. We are starting with our beaded foundation and I'm dropping down about 1/4 of an inch because my client has medium to fine hair, so I want to make sure that I'm putting enough hair within that section to support the weight of the extensions. Like with most of my Infinity weft installs, I'm also going to be doing a invisible row. So what I'm doing here is I'm just checking the perimeter of my beaded foundation, making sure that it's nice and even all the way around, and I do that with my comb from one end of the ear to the other to make sure that not one bit is going to be longer on one side than the other. I want to make sure that the coverage is nice and even all the way around. Once I'm happy with my beaded foundation, that's when I can go in and clip that Infinity weft into place. I do like to use a lot of clips just because Infinity wefts can be extremely slippy to work with, so you might find that you're sewing everything down and then you might end up missing different layers of the weft because they've slipped down. That's why I like to go in and really make sure that I'm securing everything. These are actually my favorite clips. They're from Lush Pro Extensions, and I'm going to share my discount code with you guys below to get 10% off. So now that I'm happy with everything, I'm going to start sewing it all down. So I've done about 3 or 4 different wefts on this row, and then I like to fold over the corners to really hide and sandwich all those different layers of weft. The less ends of weft I can have exposed, the better. And I'm going in with my blanket stitches all the way around till I get to that corner, and then I can go in with my anchor stitches. I do have some more detailed videos on that anchor stitch, but I have a special way of doing it that I find works really well to lock down those corners. If you have clients that struggle with the corners, maybe they're slipping or they're not staying in place, chances are it might be to do with that anchor stitch. So it's really important that we really get that right. And now I'm doing my little flip up to showcase just how invisible that is. I love doing a hidden row when I'm using Infinity wefts because you can't see any points of attachment, meaning that you are layering the wefts in a way that you're hiding all of those beads. So now I'm going in with my second section. This is going to be about 1 inch above that first row, and I'm really making sure I'm getting all of those crosshairs out of the way. The beads that I'm using are 2mm times 4mm. I love these beads because they have a silicone that is actually the same color as the bead itself, so you don't see any of that white silicone exposed. That silicone is always going to be matching the bead color, so I find that these look really seamless in the hair. Again, these are actually from Lush Pro Extensions, and I will share that with you guys down below. Going in, clipping all of those different layers into place, you can start to see that I'm layering more of that chocolate rebel shade, which is more of that lighter dimensional blonde. I love this because my client had some existing balayage in the end of her hair, and her goal was to add length, thickness, and also add some more pieces of blonde without having to go in and highlight her hair. So it's that chemical-free enhancement that I really love because it's going to be low maintenance for her, not as high maintenance as if I was to have coloured her hair as well. So now going in with those nice little blanket stitches to make sure that I'm securing all of those layers of weft together. Something that I do with my stitching, which you might notice, is I will stitch through the pockets of hair, and I'll also do stitches in between the pockets of hair as well to really make sure that I'm securing all of those layers. This is really important. If you don't secure those layers and really get it nice and taut, then what you'll find is during the duration of the wear, those wefts are going to start to ripple and then come away from the foundation, and it might not lay as flat and as seamless as you want it to. So it's really important with your stitches that you're making them nice and secure and taut. And as I go out throughout, I'll remove the clips and I'll just kind of make sure that those wefts are really nice and tight. So now again, doing that flip up, look how beautiful. And then now we are going in with a cut. It was really important that I spent a lot of time on this cut in particular, because as you can see, my client still has that heavyweight line. And what I wanted to do here was really add in lots of layers to help blend out any pieces of hair. I'm also going in with my client's permission and just texturizing the ends of her natural hair. They were very blunt as she had recently got a haircut. So with extensions, I do like to do this sometimes if I had to, and of course with my client's permission. So just very, very gently texturizing the ends of that leave out, and then I can begin to layer it with the extensions. I like to use a razor for this step. I'm using a feather razor. I find that it gives a really, really nice natural shape without creating any harsh lines. It's really important that when we're doing a hair extension cut, we're not creating any lines, because that can look heavy. My client's bangs were a little bit in need of love, shall I say. She did cut them herself, so I also went in and texturized her bangs and just really shaped those around the hair as well. The cut really finessed this install and just made it look really, really seamless. So now I'm just finishing with my curls. This is the Babyliss Pro curling iron in 32mm. I love this. It's my absolute favorite for creating really soft, effortless waves. And then I'm going in with the L'Oreal Metal Detox Oil just to bring everything together. And then this brush is phenomenal. It's from the Weave Queen and I love it. The bristles of it are straight, so they're perfect to use with hair extensions, and I love using it for that comb out. And look at this. This is the final result. I'm actually going to link all the colors that I used down below, but let me know what you think about this install. I absolutely love it. I think it really brought out the color in her natural hair and added some gorgeous pops of blonde. Thank you guys for watching, and please do not forget to like and subscribe.